Study shows Gen Z are going to the movies as young audiences drive box office numbers. Hello everyone, welcome back here at Papi Conversations with Al. This is where we dive into entertainment with the positive COVID side. First and foremost, what you need to know is that it's official the death of cinema narrative did account for Gen Z. Despite being the first generation of digital natives, young audiences are currently the most frequent moviegoers, effectively anchoring the theatrical industry as it shifts away from the traditional broadcast TV. So, the recent data from Cinema United and the Global Cinema Federation that were released in late 2005 and early 2005 highlights a massive surge in youth audiences. The stats grow by the number. Gen Z isn't just showing up, they are increasing their frequency at a rate that outpaces every other demographic. A 25% increase. Attendance among Gen Z grew by 25% over the last year, the highest jump of any age group. The 6.1 visits per year. The average Gen Z moviegoer now goes to the theater roughly 6 times a year. That is up from 4.9 in previous years. The power users. About 41% of Gen Z are now classified as habitual movie goers. The experience economy as number two is that for this generation, the movie isn't just about the plot, it's about the environment. Theater owners have invested over $1.5 billion into upgrades specifically to court this demographic. So Gen Z prioritize IMAX, Dolby Cinema, and other immense tech. The data shows that unique snacks and high quality food options are a major draw for younger crowds. The social connection is that 73% of movies report that going to the movie is vital for their sense of well-being, viewing it as a communal shared culture event rather than a solitary activity. The context of preferences, horror and anime. While Marvel fatigue might be a real conversation elsewhere, specific genres are booming thanks to the young fans. The horror dominance is that moviegoers aged 13 to 34 account for a massive 73% of all horror tickets sold in 2023. The anime background. Young audiences drove titles like Demon Slayer and GenZ to number one opening at the North American box office, proving that niche interests are now mainstream drivers. Romance over romance. A UCL study found that Gen Z is increasingly looking for stories about platonic friendship and beating the odds rather than traditional romantic plots. The discovery loop. Interestingly, social media isn't killing the box office, it's indeed feeding it. TikTok as a trailer. Over 60% of young viewers say they discover movies through short form clips on TikTok or Instagram before deciding to buy a ticket. Authenticity. Gen Z relies on social media peers reviews over traditional critics, scores, and polished studio ads. So for the bottom line is that while streaming has cannibalized regular TV, the movie theaters are survived by becoming a destination experience. For Gen Z, the theater is a break for the infinite scroll, a place to be fully immersed in a story without the distraction of a second screen. More and more definitely of such amazing updates and data is what we do share at Entertainment Stories. So be subscribed so that you don't miss out such new developments that arise. As always, it has been always public conversation. Have a great time ahead. Peace and thank you.